Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome to 5 Minute Friday. So today's quick video really is all about what's more important. Is it what we do or is it who we be? Now, so often our focus and our attention is about what we're doing. It's like we write our to-do lists. We spend our time thinking about what I'm going to do next, what I'm going to be doing at the weekend. You know, when we're feeling overwhelmed, it's like, oh, I've just got so much to do. And I think the danger with this focus on the always having to be something to do is that we forget about the being. We forget about who we be and we forget about who we are. So quite often we might be doing things for other people or doing things because we feel like we should be doing them when they don't necessarily light us up or really align with the person that we are, or what we're doing isn't always representative fully of who we are. Because what we do, our behavior, whether that's, everyday stuff, the work that we do, it's only one part of who we are. Our behavior is just a part. We also have the way that we feel, the things that we think, what we believe, what we value, what we think is important, how we see ourselves in the world. And when we're always focused on this doing, it's like that then becomes the most important thing, or what we focus all our energy and attention on. And our success, what we feel is successful, is related to the achievement of those things. Even if at the end, when we've achieved them, when we've done them, when we've ticked them off the list, whether that's in your day-to-day stuff or the bucket list, if you like, it's like so often what happens is we get there and then we don't feel the satisfaction from them. And we've created this kind of culture where success is attached to the achievement and the doing. And it's like, well, what about the being? What about the other parts of us? What about how we show up in the world? So it's great if we're doing all this stuff, but if in doing it we're not actually happy and really fulfilled and excited or challenged in the way that really lights us up and fires us up, if we're not satisfied as we're doing it, then what is the point of doing it all? If we focus more on how we were, how we felt, what we thought, what we believed as we were doing it, if all those were in alignment and we found satisfaction as we did it, then that in itself would be so much more powerful, because it would be less about the achievement of it, less about getting it done, and more about who we are as we're doing it. And so often, people will ask me or tell me they don't know what they want to do with their lives, or they want to make changes and they need to do something different. And it's like, well, the doing is just a part of it. It's like, who do you want to be? How do you want to show up in the world? What do you take a stand for? What is your belief? How do you see yourself? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? If we spent more time focused on those elements and not just the behavior, the outside and the doing, if we focused in more about, well, actually, am I showing up as the person that I want to be? Am I fully aligned with who I want to be? How am I feeling about things? How am I thinking about things? How am I viewing the world? And if we spent more time just stopping and slowing the pace down and reflecting and listening in, and if we spent more time on who we be, then actually, naturally, what we do would be so much more aligned with who we are, so much more satisfying, and actually the success would then be that it doesn't matter what we do, because who we are, who we be, that's the success. And when who we be is enough, that's the real success.